gym every day. You got to read every day. If you don't use it, you lose it. Nothing in the world is still. Everything is that motion. The moment you stop, if you're not growing, you're dying. It's an everyday thing. I gotta get them wins daily. I gotta deny that drink daily. Yeah. I gotta deny that Twinkie daily. And every day that I get that win, it builds value and character in myself. But yeah, that's the thing that a lot of people get confused. If you have a thought in your mind that it's the day you can stop, you just wait for that day and you gonna stop. The day you stop is the day you gonna start to regress. Now it's an everyday thing. Okay. Now as far as
All right, so that's Game God Goldie. Type him in on YouTube, whatever you want to do. I listen to him. He with Pimpin' Ken. Uh, Listen, I was just making some notes to myself yesterday, and I was thinking the same thing. I was making some notes yesterday, and I was thinking the same thing to myself. I was like, yo, just like playing basketball, just like playing a sport, you have to every day push yourself. And that shit right there is not something that, like I know y'all love to go to YouTube to look at motivation or to look at how to get better with women or how to just get motivation in general. And ain't nothing wrong with motivation, right? But it's like you got to incorporate this. This is an energetic warfare. This ain't a mental. This ain't none of the shit you be thinking it is. It's like the day you say I'm where I want to be is the day that you could have been going a little bit harder or at least making one move. Like you don't even gotta be 100% busy that day. You could just make like for instance, I tell y'all all the time I'm not that good at texting or calling females. I'm more of an in person type of guy. But I had to just text one of my well, I text two of them just now, right? And like I also want to talk about how this shit tie into the conception of women in general. Game God Goldie, he just said it's always moving. Everything is always moving. So just because I'm laying on my ass today, laying down, don't mean the women on my roster ain't getting up and going to work and thinking about what they next thing, what they going to eat today, how they going to do this, how maybe they want to smoke, maybe they want to do some shit today. So just cause us as guys we be in a slump, we still gotta think that same way of saying like, okay, no matter where I'm at in life, bad, medium, or good, I'm trying to go towards good all the time. Doesn't even matter. I could be a bum on the street, but the mind state could still be the right way. Um, and just knowing that that's an understanding. That's not a idea. It's not a concept. It's not like just an idea. That's something that you have to get in your soul and spirit. That's something that, and when I say get it in your soul and spirit, you get it in your soul and spirit by taking action. You know what I'm saying? I was laying on my ass all day, no diddy. And then when I decided to text my females back, guess what? Poof, you know what I'm saying? That fear or that resistance of not knowing what to say, I gotta say the smoothest thing in the world and all that shit. Bro, if a female's on your roster already, you ain't gotta say the smoothest shit in the world. And then not only that, you just gotta give them some attention. And like all I did was text one of my shorties back because she was just doing a little complaining and whatnot. And I was like, I just said nah, comma, I mess with you. Cause like she's like complaining about the fact my texting like I don't really what I'm saying, I don't text a lot, so it can make a female really just get to thinking like, what I'm saying, this guy may really, you know he may not want to chill with me. You know how women start, what I'm saying, feeling like I said, like you're not giving enough, you're not living in the moment, you're not making them, like you might have just made them feel special like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, but that to a woman mind, that was 3 days ago. To your mind as a guy, because you're logical, you're like, damn, I just was chilling with you. She must already know. She must know that, what I'm saying, I fuck with her or whatever. But by me reaffirming it, like, nah, I mess with you. Right? I was killing and dumbing down her doubt. You know what I'm saying? I was killing and dumbing down her doubt. So now, you know, that could hold her over until we link up again. But I also want to talk about how Game got Goldie earlier in this interview. He said, don't chase the woman, don't lose the woman that's showing you that she like you, by chasing the woman that's showing you that she don't could give a fuck if about you type shit. So I literally got this scenario going on right now, right? I got one woman who is texting me crazy, calling me, trying to really just fuck with me type shit. Then I got another female. Ironically, they live kind of close to each other too. That's kind of like, she like flirts with me and shit. Like she fuck with me, but like it's like she's more so like on some like here nor there type shit. Like I fuck with you, but it's not that serious type shit. And she's the better looking one. But Game God Goldie was saying like, yo, mess with the female who wanna mess with you. And that shit really opened my eyes because I'm like, bruh, like, what is it about my game if I had to pick one thing that might be fucking just a self sabotaging thing? And that was it, you know what I'm saying? And that shit really inspired me to text her like, wait, hold on, I'm sitting here laying down, eating chips and shit, like eating shit, like doing shit I'm not supposed to do. And I'm like, bruh, a lot of time it just be one thing you just not doing that could change the trajectory of your day. And when you're dealing with women, it's definitely like that because like it's a difference between a guy whose whole life revolves around sports or school and then he got one girlfriend. That's a totally different game. But if you a guy who really, you may not do a lot or you're building your lifestyle or you're coming from the bottom upwards, it's like you got a lot of time on your hands. So you may not even really, it may sometimes feel like your days may always go like this. Like your weeks and shit go like this. And so I hate to say it, but Satan will use that to his advantage to keep you in a emotion, really keep you in the emotions. And when you're in your emotions, you're less likely to manage your woman. You can't manage her emotions if you're in your emotions, right? So, like I said, I was listening to two players right now, two real players, and it got my mind together, right? Because these are trustworthy people that I could listen to and say, oh, okay, I see where I'm fucking up. And you can't do that with everybody on YouTube because not everybody got game. But yeah, to go back to the main point, it was crazy that he told us to do that, and then he also just said every day you gotta push it a little further. Even with me making this video, right? I don't hit 1K on a couple videos recently on this channel, and I just started posting like last month, and it's crazy because it hit me today. I'm like, damn, like even though I'm hitting 1K on 1.3 on certain videos, I'm like, that's kind of crazy because I ain't did that on my last channel, not even one video. And I'm like, I could get comfortable. And I ain't gonna lie, it is a feeling I'm feeling right now while I'm making this video because I can hear the voice of somebody in the other room is pissing me off because they always on the phone and that shit fucking annoying. But it's like some people can make things harder for you. You see what I'm saying? So let's not sidetrack from that. Like, and there is some women that may be not the best looking, and they may also come with some bullshit and some baggage, right? And what another thing Game God Goldie said was, um, people don't know how to pick women. They don't know how to pick women, and like to go with what I was just saying about them, they don't know how to pick women. And it's like, damn, is it that they don't know how to pick women, or is it that they're not living up to their best? Like you attract, they say opposite, and I'm about to clear this shit up. On one hand, you hear this term, opposites attract, and on this hand, you heard if you attract what you are. So those are two totally opposite things that you hear, and they both sound correct. But that shit just pissed me off because it literally shows why people are walking around confused because they like this world will totally have you at a standstill type shit. Like if you got those two things operating in your system, how can you know which one is the truth? You gonna have to either have experience And this is why it's fucked up, because you either got to eat super healthy to see if you start attracting more healthy people around you, or you got to literally be a bad guy to get a good girl. So that leaves people in a position where they're like, both those shits take too much time. I'm a good guy. How the fuck I turn to a bad guy? Or it's like, oh, well, you mean to tell me I gotta go to Whole Foods and eat mad healthy? I don't got the budget to do that shit. So then it just doesn't make any fucking sense. And also, just on a logical level, it just sounds fucking stupid, because you're like, wait, you mean to tell me if I go outside or if I go to school, I'm in a building full of 168 different, well, maybe 280 or 230 different people. You mean to tell me they're all on the vibration I'm on? No. So what the fuck are people talking about? I attract people who da 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 da. How, if I'm in a building right now, I'm in a building around the other day I was downtown. Now I ain't gonna lie to y'all, when I was downtown, when I got to like the school part of downtown, like there's a college downtown. I did notice there was a slight difference in the people who were in the around the school area from the people that's around like the downtown area. You know what I'm saying? It's more gangsters, more just like, you know what I'm saying, more certain shit. And then when you get to like the school area or whatever, it's more college students. But I'm trying to tell y'all, it's this or that. It's yang or yin. It's no in between. You're either selling weed or working a 9 to 5 or doing some shit like that, or you're in college, or you're a teacher, or you're a cop, or you're, a janitor or some shit. Like it's here, it's like this, bro. It's no magic wand to where you start eating fruits and vegetables and then you only attract positive people. I'm not gonna make it seem like you don't raise your vibration, but it's your environment. If you live in a house with a fucking nutcase, they're gonna pull you back down, no matter what you eat. In fact, I think by being healthier, it what you call it enforces them to try to bring you down quick, like way quicker. So there ain't no way to do that. You just have to understand that your self-esteem has to be the initial thing. And you have to understand that pick the women, pick the women, pick the women who want you. They may come with some flaws. They may come because humans are going to be flawed regardless. Like I said, the other female that looked better than the other female got flaws too. She just looked better. So that in my mind to make me automatically choose up. But when you really start thinking about what's the right thing to do, which anytime in life you do what's the right thing to do, your integrity will expand. And Satan gonna be pissed because Satan could play you with the bad, the beautiful look chick, but he can't play you with the chick that actually is trying to really fuck with you, because then it's like, okay, well shit, you made the right choice. You know what I mean? And that's gonna be more longevity and more of a standard and more of a just a real life situation. Our RLS, real life situation. Um and yeah, you get the respect of everybody else by them realizing that you actually doing what's right versus doing what feels good. So that's what I would say. Um, but yeah, you could be really confused because you could think that just because she looked better, her punani gonna be better or some shit, and it don't work that way. And but see, the mind is such a joker and a trickster that it just loves to do that automatically. And that's why I'm here to wake y'all up out of negativity, right? Out of negative pattern loops that y'all are living in. I'll take 10 women that are fives versus take 5 women that are 10s, because the and this is called, because look, Pete, if you take the 5 that are 10s, they it's like you these women think that they're bad, so it's like the shit that they do, you know. A pimp once said, "I'm gonna take the woman that put up with my bullshit the most." Period. Like, I don't like to text back. I don't like to call. So if a female see that and she's still dealing with me, that means she's really trying to fuck with me. I don't know if this shit making sense to y'all, but this shit makes so much fucking sense that it'll probably go over some people's head, but it is gonna grow some people up at the same time. Some people gonna be like, "Damn, Will, what you saying right now makes so much fucking sense." I know my weaknesses. I don't like to text or call. I'll get on the phone and I will text. And I do it all every day almost. And I'm getting better at this shit. But the women, see, none of my women really be bitching about that shit. But I peep one of them is on some like, and a couple of them be like falling out here and there. But it's like my life ain't really totally where I wanted to be, to where I could just, you feel me, pull up. I don't got to whip every day and shit like that. Like, it be little shit in the way. But like I said, if you really rock with me, you really rock with me, which I'm going to honor and respect. I'm a admire a female for that shit. You rock with me, I fuck with you. But I'm just wise enough to know, like, you feel me. You got to know how to pick them. You know what I'm saying? And when I say pick them, see, attracting them versus picking them is two different things. That's why I just talked about the college, the downtown thing, and the diversity of the people. When I'm downtown, I was talking to all types of women. I was talking to women that was more hood and more, see, some people could be hood, but they could be real good people. You feel me? It's not always like that. You feel me? Or some people could be the opposite. You could be from, you know what I'm saying? You could be one of them college students and just be an asshole, you feel me? And or vice versa though. So it's like, with me, I'm just talking and being myself. I'm vibing, right? I'm vibing, letting the chips fall where they may. But I say that to say, like, who you attract is who comes around you when you go outside. Who is talking to you? Who's trying to communicate with you? From That's attraction. Who's talking to you? Like, I got on a city bus, it was a female I knew from school. She started talking to me. Then I went downtown, two females walked by me, they talking to me while I'm waiting for the bus. Then I go over here, I start opening up conversations with certain females, da 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 da, talking, da 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 da. I go to Chipotle, go use the bathroom real quick. I just moving, maneuvering. So attraction is the way how you get people to look at you and then get curious, a question mark over their head about you, because they may not approach you. They just may be like, "Oh, I wonder who he is. I ain't never seen him down here before." But it's still a form of attraction. It's just attraction of their curiosity. I mean, you ain't really got their attention, but their attention come in when they see that, okay, even by me approaching a bad female could get your attention. The way I move and articulate myself could get your attention. But to get their time is to set up that date, right? When I set up that date, that I'm trying to get your time. But what I'm saying is that attraction could happen at any one of those. Attraction is all encompassing. Attraction could happen from the. That's why you could see a female and just be attracted, or a female could see me and just be attracted. Like, that could happen at any time, and from the conception of me seeing you to the last day we're on Earth. It could happen. It's like, it's spotty. It could happen anytime. So it'd be our job to really make sure we stay attractive. And that's what guys lack, responsibility. That's why I'm like, yo, like, nah, I gotta text my shorty and be like, nah, I mess with you. Like, you feel me? Don't think I don't mess with you. Get my phone, da da da. You gotta remind these women sometime. But I also, before I go, wanted to add this last piece because I was thinking about this while I was using the bathroom. I was saying, like, it's this funny paradigm that happens where you got two females And one don't, like I said, one ain't really sweating you and one is. And the one that is, it's like the one that ain't is right here and the one that is right here. But if you put all your attention on this one up here, trying to get her, it can distract you long enough to where you stop putting your attention on or stop moving, the way you was moving with this chick and with that chick. And my advice to y'all is just to text them both. Cause I did text the other shorty too today. But it's like you can't let losing a female distract you from and make you feel as though you're losing something when it's like A, you never really had her, and B, it's like you never really had her. Like, you feel me? She just uh was holding space, you feel me? And it's cool. But what I'm saying is a lot of y'all are optimistic, so y'all always think y'all can woo a female or pull her in or some shit like that. And it's like that is true, but it's just like don't let that keep you who made that book? Alan Roger Curry made the book The Possibility of Pussy or Sex. Possibility of sex, right? Don't let the possibility of sex or even the possibility of cuddling or the possibility of kissing or touching or any of that shit. Don't let the possibility of that with the bad female make you hang on. Like, don't let that let you hang on. Like, don't hold your breath trying to fuck with her, and then this female is trying to fuck with you, and you're not giving her no attention. You feel me? Cause that's just bad. That's mispimping. That's just bad pimping. That's bad. This is bad relationship advice. Like, give some attention and some respect to who's giving you some attention and some respect. And this shit sound easier said than done. That's why I'm stressing it to y'all, because I'm like, I want to give y'all something y'all can remember. But just save this video in y'all playlist. Do what y'all gotta do. Like this video, comment, subscribe. And I'm gonna make more videos on that shit. Cause really, I honestly feel like you could get the battered chick anyway by just showing her that, you don't give a fuck. You match her energy, not because you faking it, because you really got women who really want you over here. And that's another thing. You'll slow down building your shit up over here. Like, you feel me? Like, don't slow up building your shit up, because if you don't got a chance, that'll be the only chance that you have, right? By you just staying on your grind, like by you just like Buddy just said, just keep working, even posting my videos and making sure today counts. Just staying on a straight and narrow path kills your enemies anyway. It kills them because they're like, not saying she's your enemy, but your opponent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when a woman is rejecting you, she's basically saying, I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing, and I'm not impressed, and all this other shit is going through her mind. It's like, you know, it ain't that you should care, but you should just be aware that, you know what I'm saying, you could go harder in life. And but don't let a female be the reason why you're going harder. You feel me? This shit is about self love. You feel me? And that's what it is. That's why I say choose the one that's choosing you, because that's what a self loving creature would automatically not only have to do, but just, yeah, you have to do that. A self respecting creature is like, man, listen, I'm not really about to waste energy on people who don't feed back. You know what I'm saying? Don't give back type shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't. It ain't nothing personal. It's just a respect. So it's just a integrity. You know what I'm saying? And then fuck it, it's one less problem for you, because then you could take that energy, go to the gym, take that energy, go do other shit. It's just I'm giving y'all what's not given often. I'm giving y'all what's not given often. Because what I'm telling y'all and what I'm giving to y'all right now is literally something that is like, it's gonna cut off a lot of the bullshit in your life. Cause you might think by getting more women makes you more of a man or some shit like that. But by getting more women, it actually keeps you in a bind with people who are negative people anyway, because the less bullshit you tolerate, the more women you can meet that, like, the more good interactions you have with women, the more your mind is going to naturally fit into the paradigm where I get treated good by women. You see what I'm saying? But it could be a bad chick on the exterior level, but because she's not giving you, because she's not really, not that she got to sweat you, but she's not really trying to escalate shit with you like that. Like, she's not really worried about you. Like, you feel me? That shit could feed a negative feedback loop into your spirit. And then you just seem to attract more assholes and dickheads to you that are, beautiful women or whatever, but or you may just be more attracted to that. Either which way, it doesn't really matter how you meet up with an asshole. Like, don't even care which way it's happening. It's just the fact that it's happening. It shows it to a rep. It's like that's your life. That's what's karma you're getting, because you're not learning the lesson that you should learn to be able to go to that next stage, that next phase, right? So that's what this video is about. It's like, bro, damn her looks, bro. Who cares, bro? I mean, yeah, it's cool to be surrounded with beautiful women, like, but that's not nothing that, that's not realistic all the time, because especially if you ain't got no fucking game. If you just stepping in and trying to learn game and you just think that you're supposed to be surrounded with beautiful women, you're due for incoming, because you just don't know that that shit ain't making no fucking sense. And I don't have beautiful women respect me for treating basic and decent looking women, good and shit like that. So but not saying the shorty I'm messing with not cute though. She cute for sure. I'm just saying it's just principle. Like the better looking one will always be just enough of a teaser to where you'll fuck up everything. Um, and then it's like a waste of time too, because if you're trying to get better with women, it's smarter to deal with the women who are actually going to give you time and attention, because they're going to be around you more. And if they're around you more because they actually fuck with you, then you're going to be able to do more, what, kissing, touching, all that shit that you need to practice anyway. So if you're chasing these bitches, what you think gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose sight. You're gonna lose track of your value, your worth. Like, every day gonna feel a little bit distorted, just because you're like, okay, I'm getting mad attention over here, but then when I fuck with her, or whenever I call her, she got this fucking look on her face like I'm not that guy. And then it's gonna be like, well, which one am I? Am I that guy or not? You feel me? You got two different realities going on, when it could just be one. If you're wise enough to make a cut and an edit in your life, then you could just have the women that really want to fuck with you. And that's what's so funny is, like, because women are egotistic enough to cut off what don't serve them, but guys aren't. Women, that's why women do better in life, you know, in a lot of cases, because they survival based. So it's like, if I see no worth in you, I'm not fucking with you, no matter how cute you are. But us guys, we're like, well, she might not fuck with me, but it's still, like Alan Roger Curry says, the possibility of it that keeps you, I hate to say it, but emotionally invested. Cause you may not even you may already know, like, this shit ain't headed nowhere. I don't really fuck with her. She don't really fuck with me. It don't matter. Or you may be like, maybe a little bit, but it's the possibility that gets you, because being a dater, you're a gambler. So it's like you're rolling the dice. And it's like, instead of rolling, and this is why game is so important, because instead of rolling dice, you should literally just be choosing whatever's choosing you. Like, not whatever's choosing you, because that's crazy, but choosing the women that are at your that you're vetted and you see that, okay, I vetted her and she's made the cut type shit. That's what I mean. Like, cause like if a female really crazy or blah 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 blah, or whatever the case is, you got to make that cut. But I'm just saying, like, cause a female could really fuck with you, but still be fucking crazy. So it's like that's also another thing too. So, but listen, bro, you gotta understand, and then also patience is a key too. So like it's really really tricky territory, this topic and conversation, but it's like I'm trying to give y'all my perspective that I'm about to roll with. You feel me? The perspective I'm rolling with is I'm not going to delete and block your number, but I'm not going to like spend over a month. Like it's not going to go over a month with you if I feel like it's even a little bit of games being played. Then I'm going kind of just like I'm gonna let that shit fall off, and then I'm gonna be cool with it too. Like, yeah. So that's where I'm at with it. Like, a month is even a long ass time. So really, it should be 2 weeks or less, because a female could show you like quickly. Like, but see, sometimes you do gotta let that shit cook, because it be women having trauma and just a bunch of shit that you feel me going on. But I'm about to end this video. But yeah, um, and when you black, you come from a population where trauma is often. So you can't think with the mindset like, oh, why would you date a woman with trauma? Why would you that? Man, you go to college, go to a college and talk to the women. They still got everybody got trauma. So it's pretty difficult, bro. And what I'm trying to say is you gotta be the type of person that knows when you're looking at a good person, which is fucking difficult when you're just unexperienced with women. Almost impossible. But that's why you have coaches and people here to give you more experience so you can see what a good person look like. See, no one tells you that. They just like, oh, you're either a bad person, good person. This world is so fucking ugly, but you're either a good person, bad person. Why do you think people keep being bad people? Because if you tell someone you're either good or bad, then they don't got no fucking gray area to look from and be like, wait, hold on. No, I'm not bad. I just made a fucking mistake. But nobody wants you to think that way, because then you're gonna heal. So it's like, there is a fucked up thing there, but it is what it is. But I'm just trying to show y'all that when you looking from that gray area and you're scoping the scene, you're realizing that some of these girls are good. They just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the game gets so muddy, because it's like, how do you know? And that's why your vetting system has to be tightened up. But listen, man, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I'm curious to hear y'all perspectives on this. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious to hear y'all perspectives on this, man. This is my POV on this. I said a lot because I went to two. I could have made 2 different videos out of that, as far as grinding every day, because every day matters type shit, and then the picking the female who picks you. Cause just do it, bro. Just don't let. Cause the one who like you, bro, you can build from there. You can't build from a female that's like phantom and shit. Like she's like here, like when you pull up on her, she comes and get in the car and chill with you. But then when y'all leave, y'all go back to fucking not talking for 2 3 days, or maybe y'all texting, but that shit is just dry. And then you ask any girl, oh, why? She'll be like, oh, you're the reason it's dry. And it's true. You are the fucking reason it's dry a lot of the time. But it's still the principle of like, you still have to understand where you stand. That's really what this is all about. Whether you got the best game or the worst game in the world, you still have to understand the dynamics where you stand with a female, because like I said, if you could text the same message to 2 different females and get 2 different responses, because one actually gives a fuck about you and one don't. That's what this is all about, man. So like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next video. It's your boy Game Like Will. I'm out, man.